Welcome to Devotional Daily. Today is February 10. Our title is Worldly in the Church. But Jesus called them to himself and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and those who are great exercise authority over them." Matthew 20:25. Who do we typically identify as worldly in the church? Is it perhaps the young woman who wears a slightly brighter shade of lipstick, a ring, earrings, or colored nail polish? Perhaps less than modest clothes, or the youth who enjoy music with more pronounced rhythms. Without any intention of defending or even justifying these potential symptoms of worldliness, what I'm really focusing on here is that, ironically, while we place the entirety of the emphasis of worldliness in the church on these matters, we conveniently overlook other signs of worldliness, or divert attention from them, which are graver and more dangerous and which seemingly don't bother the majority. In response to the request of the sons of Zebedee in Matthew 20, verse 20 through 24, who sought right and left roles, positions of command, authority, and power in the nascent church, Jesus points to another kind of worldliness that is much more perilous and which we often dismiss. In the Greek New Testament, the word for peoples or nations from today's text is a technical term for Gentiles, pagans, worldly ones, the cultural elites. The desire for hierarchical greatness on the vertical scale and religious careerism expressed in the terms of status achieved or maintained by maneuvers of clerical politics in the familial musical chairs is one of the worst forms of imitating the world outside of Christ. Church leaders at all levels, from the local sphere to its highest echelons, with an uncontrollable hunger for success, church statesmen, often practice what the world does and values. Given that such things are appealing in secular society and aligned with fallen human nature, pagan customs have been imported by so-called Christian leaders. And while we remain exclusively concerned with the most visible and peripheral worldliness, the makeup, earrings, and nail polishes of young women, we disregard a direct command from Christ, "It shall not be so among you." Isn't it odd? Straining at gnats, we swallow camels.